existed. Look at this desecration of our flag right here. Look what we found. Ethiopian Muslims. Look how they're desecrating our flag right here. Perhaps, maybe they're doing it out of ignorance. Maybe they're doing it out of error. Maybe they're doing it out of envy. But what they're doing here is absolutely wrong. They've returned to Yasu's vomit. They're eating Yasu's vomit. This is a female 29-year-old Addis Ababa. You see, now if we were to apply their own judgment to them, you understand it's a very serious judgment. So here is an example, one of the most awful examples of the desecration of the imperial flag of the King of Kings of Ethiopia and of holy and royal Ethiopia, and the Ethiopian Hebrew heritage is being desecrated by this flag. And this is basically what Yasu also did, on which there was written, the Lion of the tribe of Judah has prevailed, or Moa Anbesa Zem Negeda Yehuda, and adorned with the sign of the cross, on which he, speaking of Yasu, had caused to be written the following words in Arabic: there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Now if you look at the footnote down here, this is what he had caused to be written, where it says La ilaha illallah wa muhammadan muhammadur rasulullah. In Arabic, he caused this to be written on this banner. Now as you can see right here, this is the very same thing that these ones have done. This 29-year-old female from Addis Ababa, you understand, who basically doesn't even put a name for herself, but this is a covert and a direct, actually, or overt, actually, attack, not just against Ethiopia in general, but against the Christian faith in particular, against the nobility, the black nobility of Ethiopia, which includes many of us royal Rastafari at home and abroad, and against the lost sheep of the house of Israel overall. This is a blatant attack against us. This right here. See this? So this is where we found it from. It was actually on this page. You know, Malcolm X, I gotta let you know, Malcolm X fucked up. You see what I'm saying? For real. You know, he kind of bought into this lie, and now he is what they use to bait a lot of so-called black Muslims to turn their backs on their own and not to see any good in their own people, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So this is the site of, and he says, he quotes, I think, this dunya, earth, is like heaven for disbelievers and hell for the believers. Whatever he means by that, but ones like that are seeking to make it hell for us, you understand, by their traitorous actions to the Solomonic Davidic throne and the honorable Christian kings of kings that had allowed the Muslims to seek the hijrah, or to flight into Ethiopia, only to have them now, you know, bad mouth and spread lies and propaganda against Ethiopia and seek to undermine the Ethiopian Davidic Solomonic covenant. That is blasphemy right here. It's insult. We just want to get some evidence of this so that ones would gotta sweep it out. You know, so gotta sweep this out. While we can still do this, hopefully through peaceful means, because they're allowing us no really recourse. So you see all these ones who are being radicalized by any means, you understand, to force their religion on us, when we were Christians and Hebraic people in Ethiopia, when we invited them in because they needed refuge. And now it's like biting the hand that feeds you. You see what I'm saying? This kind of shows you what we're up against and what we're dealing with. You understand? What we're up against and what we're dealing with. So this is why we try to encourage the Rastafari and all the middle of the road Rastas. You have to really step up. You understand? No, caught out there. There's a revolution. You see, that's what their aim is. The aim is revolution by any means necessary. You know, it becomes like what they say, Islamic fascism. And we know that the fascists took other symbols from Ethiopia, from around the world, you understand? Perverted these symbols, twisted them up. You see what I'm saying? So we're warning one to one. And if you look at this right here for a moment. Let's see if you can move this one day. Can you get zoom in on this? You see, this is a 5-pointed star. You see this satanistic star right here? Look at this right here. This is a satanistic star. You see which direction it's in? It's in a downward. It's the woman on top. The woman, basically, a female star, but it's on its head. This is known in witchcraft. You understand? When you are pent, it's a pent, because a pentagon, pent. But in this way, it is sending. You understand? What signal is this sending right here? You know, what signal is this sending right here? You see, why didn't